This unit is currently unavailable for meeting.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
What I'd like to know is how illustrious Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, just may all your
I'm not
theories
fit to
prove
speak
true.
with random.
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate? Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge. Everything appeared routine at the time. We launched transport. It wasn't until we heard the explosion. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report. A transport pod full of Zeranium was fired from here at Outpost Opportunity. Terminal input functions down below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at...
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Hold on. Hold on. Emergency detoxification initiated. What's her name took over? I'm not clear to speak with random factors.
Yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing a spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse. Whatever for. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't. I'll be in my office.
You strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
We're still in lockdown, so I failed to see the...
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the Varachnid's Calicity as slavering? I can tell we have...
Sorry to cut you off, but I'm in company with various concerns of the existential variety.
Hello, farewell. Thank you for this.
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone. Alva's been here for how many years?
Doctor said head on in.
Just blended in with the
We don't
scenery
wrap this up
somehow.
soon. We'll have consumed several brain cases.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yeah. And who is that you... Ah, an Auntie's Choice grafted soldier. And someone else. Glorious dawn, I take. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a... Oh, believe you me, I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this. I was apparently at the wrong point in space at the wrong point in time. Really? Do you see me, a saboteur? I'll tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my took. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not... Now, despite a long record of dedicated service, who's being blamed for this calamity? Me, somehow. I hate to speak poorly of management, but we work... I assume she's acting as any functionary would, assigning blame to appear in control. Dear me, I wish I knew. But... Why, yes. I could unseal access to the records repository. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this. Appreciate your help, dear. Please, may the plan favor us against long odds.
You're not going to be a problematic variable, are you?
Investigator? controlled back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too disruptive.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
Well, hello. Have an update to share?
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here.
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Troops now guard the entrance above. Ours, do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. You suspect me somehow? One must keep one's eyes wide open in such times, I suppose.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find? Well, I'd certainly hoped they'd exonerate me, but somehow I'm but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials, but still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them. There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit, someone may be pulling her string. A uranium leak occurred moments after the overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
I can speak to the coordinate over. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing.
I expect the uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit. All right. There.
I'll stay here and play for more time.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Had plenty of managers like Svoboda back on Tau Ceti. Couldn't take responsibility for nothing.
Yes. Suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear... Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, we developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas? It's your tremendous. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
I imagine the actual perpetrators becoming pretty nervous right about now. I mean, they must have believed their plan was flawless. But problems began to mount. Errors started to multiply. An Earth Directorate agent arrived. Lord, what that must have done to their calculations. Has to be somewhat... impressive, don't you think? Nothing to add? Perhaps I pushed the wrong button. Well, I just look forward to sorting out this entire messy affair.
You're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded. Seradium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and to my internal levels of disquietude, this is anecdotal feedback, and this card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations, can't miss. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display. With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries. Now that you mention it, yes, I must admit I haven't given the attack a single thought since. Not much. Keeps to herself mostly, or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the north. You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and I am
Factor's been in there a while now. Perhaps that conundrum is approaching a solution. Granted, she's most likely lying through her teeth, but at least she's interesting.
Investigator.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
On the way. Let's get you healed. To the rescue.
You'd think if she were... If she were responsible for the attack, she'd have happily thrown it in my face.
Back in business.
Help me end this fight on my feet.
For a medic. Out of sight and on the way. Let's get you healed. I'm alive. Who needs to die? Look alive, Commander.
Don't charge it. Step aside. Why? Follow the risk. Risk what?
Over here.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic? Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely. Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had. Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wire. Well, in my professional opinion, based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say that I was in my cot doing advanced. The door was creaky. Well, that's about. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Handle this.
Restore my life or avenge my death. I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were...
Or specifically, potential implication.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were...
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how. I wholeheartedly agree. But her income... I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside...
Yes! Now this is definitely taking a turn.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation,
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping... I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Her possible involvement notwithstanding, Constance Svoboda is an Order proctor, and you are far more capable than...
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the...
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a...
The rumors about your department, if there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at...
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid. Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here... I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda. I cannot be party to this.
A wise, good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Svoboda has much to answer for.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, you're inexpert. This would be an ideal...
You can't possibly be party to all this.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Wait, you can't This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of...
Enough, traitor. You made no more deception, no more lies.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business. Yes, though I was aiming for her face. Best search her office.
Well, you sure cut them. That was breathtaking. And hilarious. What artistry! What subterfuge! What aim!
unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look. Space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors. The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. This whole affair reminded me of the old... I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say? Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it? Well then,